What's up, guys? Been in a little bit of a pinch recently, and I'm making this video to hopefully raise some money for myself. I've got a PayPal button on my YouTube homepage, so if you feel like donating after this video, please do. That's why I'm making it. Alright, I'm giving away one of my designs that I was hoping to patent at one point for a 60-watt assault laser rifle. Of course, for hobby use only, right? But it would be like the first design that would be portable, not requiring a wall outlet source, and the only downside to this design, it is pulsed, like 20-second pulses, which is actually pretty long for a pulsed laser. I would call it quasi-continuous usage or wattage, whatever it's called. There's like CW, which is like continuous wattage or something, I don't know. But anyway, so it takes use of bar diodes, an 808 nanometer bar diode in the FAP 800 package, and the FAP 800 package is a fiber optic connection like setup for it. So it takes the bar diode and it collimates it into like a fiber optic cable type of output, and that fiber optic type of output can be collimated using lenses into a nice pretty little beam. So basically all you need now is to power and to cool it. For the powering, you're going to use ultracapacitors, like 3.2 volt 460 farad and up capacitors. I would probably use like 2 or 3, and you're going to charge the ultracapacitors with like a parallel setup using AA batteries. So like the output of the batteries would be like 3.0 volts, and you would probably use about like 20 to 25 of them to get a high enough amperage to charge the ultracapacitors completely. You could attach probably a little LED or something to tell you whether or not the capacitors were fully charged. When the LED is completely lit up, then you know your capacitors are fully charged. Anyway, so you've got these charged ultracapacitors powered by your batteries or whatever, and then you disconnect the charging circuit, which was your AA batteries, and you discharge it into the FAP 800 diode package that's been collimated with lenses. And the only issue here that you have to watch out for is the wiring that you use between the ultracapacitors and the diode bar, because if you have too low of a resistance, you'll run too much current and you'll blow the diodes. So you've got to use, I think it's like 0.05 ohms to 0.1 ohms of resistance total from the ultracapacitors to the actual bar diode, which would output the laser light. I've got wires that I've measured before. Hang on a second. Hold on. I'll be out in like a minute or two. Alright. I was using these kinds of like heavy gauge copper wires that are like bendable and stuff. Not that bendable, but still. And like you'd have to measure the resistance on these very, very exactly. You can get these probably at like Lowe's or Home Depot or something. Like I said, you want to have probably 0.05 for like 0.05 ohms for probably like a 60 watt laser, or you know 0.1 ohms for like a 30 watt or so. So you want to be running like 30 to 60 amps depending on your diode into the from the ultracapacitors to the actual diode, and they store enough power to easily provide about like 20 seconds of useful output power. And I don't think I said this before, but like 60 watts of output power is a lot. Like your average laser pointer is 5 milliwatts, like as in 5 thousandths of a watt. So this would be over 10,000 times as powerful easily if you got a 60-watt diode bar. I have seen videos of people using these diode bars with the FAP 800 package to cut metal and stuff, so I'd imagine it'd be plenty powerful enough for your hobbyist needs. If anyone decides to build this and they need like further plans or designs or whatever, just go ahead and shoot me an email. But like I said, I'm giving this away to make some money. So if you like this idea and you've got a PayPal, shoot me some cash, please. I need it. Yeah, so the only other thing I hadn't talked about yet was cooling. You could, if you're only going to be using it like once every minute or so, you could probably just use like a basic ice bath or something, like to cool the actual FAP 800 package. Or you could just get like a little water pump or something and circulate like probably like a liter of cold water, you know. The temperature range it's got to stay in between is like 5 to 35 degrees Celsius, so that's a pretty broad range that you could keep it at. The cooler the better, obviously. Fairly certain at least. I probably should double check that. But yeah, so if you've got any questions, go ahead and shoot me a message on my YouTube channel, which is Talk to Yourself. So yeah. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.